I want to talk about this book that you said you got as well.
Yeah.
I know we're going to get into that, but I do want to bring up a book that you actually referred to me to read.
Okay.
And that's something I've really like been living by. And it might not seem like a big book to you or a big deal. It was the 4 Agreements.
Yes.
I always talk about that because I learned like just one thing. There's multiple agreements in there, but the one that always stuck out to me was the don't take things personal, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like reading it, you can take it from like different ways, and then you can take it, you can hear both things from it. So what I got from it, the first thing was like, don't take things personal. People might say or do to you. But then it made me started being able to move how I want to move and do what I want to do because I'm not making a decision based on what this person may feel or what else happens around me. If I make the decision to walk outside and do whatever I want to do, it's because I felt that. Yeah. So it made me feel better. So that's the only reason I brought the book, because I learned something from that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, that's so dope. That's so dope, man. I think the 4 Agreements, anybody and everybody should read that book. Yeah. Like no matter what lane or where you at in life, I think those are 4 principles that you can carry throughout your life. Facts. Wherever you at, for real, for real. So that's like some timeless wisdom for sure.
So your book.
Yeah.
You told me the title. You want to let the big title?
Yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. So the title of the book is There's Nothing to Prove. Right? And it's a book about no longer being afraid of who you are, walking in your natural wiring. You know what I'm saying? So many times, like, again, like what we talked about earlier, people go through all these different experiences, and you become traumatized. You have all of these wounds that you have to heal from. You have all these fears. And we start creating an image based on all of those things and expectations of other people and all kind of different things, right? So for me, what I would say is with this book, I didn't really try to tell you how to correct your life, how to fix your life. I took this opportunity to be as vulnerable and honest as I could be about my own experience. Okay. There's some shit in there that I was like, damn, am I really about to say this out loud? And like share it with the world. But at one point I felt ashamed about a lot of things that's in my book. But today I don't. Right. Because I realized like my experience is not just for me alone. Is meant for me to share to make somebody else's journey a little bit lighter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I have all the answers. In the book, I'm very blunt about like I'm still working through a lot of this shit, but it's wisdom that I'm gaining. Right. And it's, you got to unlearn a lot of shit to learn the right things. So yeah, man. Yeah, and that's good you're doing it because you throw off your purpose, not even giving the word out. You don't even try to spread the shit that you know. You really mess up your purpose as a human. I feel like you don't teaching people these certain things. It's interesting. You talk about purpose. In the book, I kind of talk about it as well. And I tell people, or I mention, I should say, in the book that purpose, we all have the same purpose. Right. This is going to sound crazy to a lot of people because so many gurus are telling us like, find your why, find your purpose. As like, they make it such a like scary thing to go and find. And if you can't find it, then it's like you worthless. You don't have nothing to live for. But like every single person has a purpose and we all have the same purpose. I believe at least. And that purpose is to just find your natural rhythm. Right. Who are you? Everybody's purpose is to become their full self. Right. And then, is expressed differently. You do it through a podcast. I do it through writing a book. Right. It's expressed differently, but it's the same purpose. So I think that's something that people have to simplify as well. All of these things and all of these people that we listen to and we get inspired by and they're trying to tell you how to live your life. Nobody got none of this shit figured out, even if you have the wisdom. You feel what I'm saying? Because we so domesticated, bro, and it's so hard to unlearn a lot of shit we've been domesticated into. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
So do you feel like you're gonna do like ebook and the hard copy, or are you gonna go hard copy, just hard copy first?
I think for me, I want to go full hard copy simply because I feel it's very important to be able to touch something. Facts. You feel what I'm saying? Yes. Like me, I'm not a digital person, and this might be selfish, but like sometimes it calls for you to be selfish in certain situations. I feel like this is how I know books have connected to me, or I've been connected to books in this way. Eventually, the ebooks will come along, but it's not going to be the first start. Right. The physical, I want to get in your space and let you in my space. I want us to share space. So that's why I want to do the physical first.
That makes more sense too, because it's like you get to actually, like you said, have it in your damn, like
I'm in your world, you in my world. Right. You feel what I'm saying? And now like we having a conversation with this book versus you come into this book looking for answers, it's really going to be a mirror. It's more of a mirror. It's not no manual, no formulas. I don't know how to get rich tomorrow. I don't know how to solve all my problems tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We just have to be consistent in the wisdom that we do know works.
So is it written from like you telling your stories and then you give like what you learned from that incident?
Yeah.
Type thing?
Yeah. Okay. So it's more so of like, again, I'm kind of just like exposing myself because I don't know no other way to write.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I only know how to write based on my experience. I only know how to have a conversation and give my opinion and share my perspective because that's all I have.
Right.
I pride myself on trying not to adopt anybody else's perspective or act like I'm engaging in anything else that other people are engaging in just because that's hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm really working on being the best that I can be as being myself. And that's something that the 4 Agreements talk about. One of the principles is like always try your best or always be your best, something like that. Thanks. So I always try to like do my best. That's what it is. So I always try to do my best. And my best is just like coming back to me in whatever way that is.
What is your favorite book?
My favorite book is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
I've seen people talk about it. I never got a chance to check it out.
I think that's probably... That and the 4 Agreements, they like sit side by side for me. It's nasty work because he
kind of hear it. Like,
he
same author or something?
No, it's 2 different authors. 4 Agreements is Don Miguel Ruiz, and then the Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, that's Mark Manson.
That's how you know you read. You know
author's name and shit. I was like, nigga, what? Right. Like I'm talking like I know these. Like
no, it's a good thing. No, that shows that you actually are putting in the work.
Man, like I don't read it just to read the words. I try to let the words read me. You feel what I'm saying? I try to see like, damn, like how did this apply to my life? You feel what I'm saying? Because I always try to improve, but like not in like a toxic way because that can be a setup as well. But yeah.